Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 7 science. So today let us go ahead with the next lesson, that is lesson number 8, winds, storms and cyclones. So in the today's class we are going to learn about the concept of wind, and later on we will learn about what are cyclones and what are storms and how they are going to be caused. So dear students, I would like to explain an incident which will make you understand the effect of cyclone. Okay, so we may not be aware of the cyclones as we are at the safe place, as the Karnataka is much safer than the some of the states which are at the coastal regions. Okay, so the coastal states such as Andhra Pradesh, Odisha. Okay, so such states they oftenly get affected by they are get hit by the cyclones. Okay, the wind with a much speed is going to hit at the the coastal regions, causing a lot of damage to the lives as well as to the properties. So dear students, Orissa is a state which is at the coast of sea. Okay, so it was hit by a cyclone with a wind speed of 200 km per hour. Just to imagine, on 18th October 1999. So a cyclone is hit the Orissa coast. Okay, at the wind speed of at the 200 km per hour. Okay, the cyclone smashed, means damaged the property. See, 45,000 houses they got smashed, and around 7 lakh people they became homeless. They lost their houses. Means the such a tremendous speed the wind hit the coast. On 29th October on the same year, after a few months, okay, again a second cyclone hit the Orissa region. Okay, with the second time again. So it was accompanied by again heavy wind, you know, at a speed of 260 km per hour. Means 60 km more speed than the previous one. So earlier was 200 km per hour, so here 260 km per hour. Okay, so along with that wind speed, it is also accompanied by the waves, water waves risen. Okay, they raised up to about 9-meter height. Okay, just to imagine, if the water level of the waters, okay, if it goes rises above the at the height of 9 meter, so think about the condition of that particular place. Okay, so again for the second time, thousands of people they lost their lives. The property worth crores of rupees was destroyed. Okay, so thousands and lakhs of people they became homeless. They lost, some thousands of people they lost their lives, and the no the property worth crores of rupees property. So it may be a the property of government or the property of the people, so it was destroyed. Okay, so the cyclone affects the agriculture. So long more number of crops have been damaged. Then transport get affected. The buses and all, government buses and all, the private buses, the transport got affected. And even the communication, telephone cables, electric supply and communication all got damaged and destroyed due to the hit of the cyclone. So dear students, now you just imagine yourselves. So if a single cyclone can cause such a huge damage, if it hit every day, if it hits every year, okay, once every year, once in a every year, so what would be the effect, what would be the effect of it on the lives of the people who are staying in in that particular state. Okay, so to make you understand the conditions, that example has been given to you in the textbook. Okay, so look at the figure 8.1 here. So this is the image taken out by a satellite when the cyclone hit or approaching the coast of Orissa. Okay, so it is the center is shown here, where is the center of the cyclone, it is given. So this is, image is caught by satellite. Okay, so it is caught, it is with the help of meteorological department of New Delhi. So this is going to give the weather report. Okay, yes, but what are cyclones? We must understand what are cyclones then. Now, So how they are going to be formed, so how and when they are going to be formed, and why these cyclones are going to be so destructive. Okay, so in this chapter we all study and find the answers for these questions. So before we understand this all concept, so let us learn some of the activities, some let us do some simple activities to make understand some basic features, features which are concerning to the cyclone. Okay, so before we begin the the activities to make understand the basic features concerning to the cyclone, so we will remember that what is wind. So the moving air, we call it as wind. Okay, if the air is at the static position, we cannot call it as a wind. So if the air is moving, then we call it as a wind. So the first property, let me explain you, that is air exerts pressure. Okay, so now exerting means apply, pressure means force. Okay, so whenever we do this such activity, we must be very very careful. So while doing such activities, we must be, we must do it under the presence of certain elders, whether it is your family or a teacher, whatever it is. Okay, so that it is good, so that you can be careful. So to do this activity, you need to boil water in the can. Okay, so what you need to do is here, take a tin can with a lid. One tin can you have to take with a lid, means on that you will close it. Fill that can with approximately with a half amount of water, and heat the water on a candle flame. So after some time, okay, so you have to take a tin can with a lid and fill it approximately with half amount of water. Now heat that can on a candle flame and wait till the water in the can boils. Now let the water boil inside the can for a few minutes. Later on, blow out the candle so that it goes off, the flame goes off. Now immediately put the lid tightly on the can. Its mouth should be closed. Now, so you have to be very very careful in handling the hot can. So now put the can carefully in a shallow metallic, wash basin, and now immediately pour the fresh water, cold water on the tin can. So what happens to the tin can now? Shape of the tin can, immediately the shape of the tin can becomes like this, because inside the hot water is there. You are, giving the heat to with the help of candle flame. It is getting heated, inside the water is getting boiled. After some time you blow off the candle flame, so you'll stop it. So inside it is very hot, the whole shape of the metal container is normal earlier, so it is contained heavy water. Okay, heavy, hot water. So immediately if you put the cold water on that metal, okay, the shape of the container becomes distorted. Okay, so if you don't have a, tin can, same activity you can do it even with a plastic bottle. So take one soft plastic bottle, fill it with the hot water. So again empty the bottle now. Okay, with that, remove that water, immediately put the cap and put tightly, and place the bottle under the running water. So what do you see now? The again the shape of the container of the bottle goes off, breakage. Okay, so this is what the effect of the, air on the container or a shape of any object. So this is how the air exerts pressure on any object. So dear students, let me stop at this point. So let me continue the remaining concept in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.